Welcome, I'm Yosoa. So today I'm gonna bring you a moment of Moonset. So if you record, I played this demo, the demo of the game on Steam Next Fest, like I think it was early this year that it came out, and it seemed interesting because of the choice that can lead to death. And the game, it seems good, the game in terms of story, but at the same time weird because of what it is. You can see like the image. Of course, the game on Steam to search is in Chinese. I don't know how people can find it because I don't know if you can search for Moment of Moonset or not on Steam. But yeah, it seems interesting. The developer and the publisher is in Chinese. I don't know how you pronounce that. So yeah, let's start. There you go, Edu Games. Maybe the developers and the publisher, I don't know, it doesn't even say. The game has multiple plots and ends. Every choice you make will affect the direction of the story. When the text obscures the screen, you can right click to temporarily remove the text interface. You can now check your progress through the gallery. There you go. The most important thing is to remember to archive it anytime, that is to save. Whoa. This didn't exist. Moment of Moonset, it's how you pronounce this. Oh, it has music. Uh-oh. So these are some of the characters that the game has. The weird game. You don't know what is happening. What the hell is this? But the game has multiple endings, so yeah, that's gonna be one thing that playability is worth. That whole. It's interesting that they showed this, like maybe to show certain scenes. Jesus Christ. Is this always going in a loop? Yeah, okay, this is always going in a loop then. Chapter 1, Erosion. That then was always in a loop, okay. I have not heard her speak, nor seen her face, but she was my best playmate as a child. Pan Farm. My name is Fawn, so your name is HandHand. Fawn and HandHand are the best friends. Why is the kid happy in front of a hole all day? I guess I'm playing a solo game. It doesn't matter. She's happy. There is the mistranslation there. I guess I'm playing a solo game. No, it's she's playing a solo game. It doesn't matter. She's happy because of this hand. HandHand is white as snow. HandHand is huge, bigger than any adult hand. She can easily hold me in the palm of her hand, and I like to nest in it and sing to her. She'll sometimes make me laugh in all sorts of weird posts. I'll share interesting things in my life with her every day, and I will introduce her to my family and friends. But no one can see HandHand, only I can see it. And so it went for 3 years. When I was about to graduate from kindergarten, HandHand got sick. I could tell that she was very sick. Little by little she's aging, shrinking faster, a fast shrink. I couldn't stop her condition from getting worse. I could only watch her disappear little by little, until the end only the hole in the fence remained and the grey-white walls behind the opening. Because the text is to the right instead of being in the middle, that's weird. Oh, they didn't translate this, what it means. 20 years later, I graduated from regular school, doing ordinary work, receiving ordinary salary, and living ordinary life. No goal, no ideal. That's who I am. My name is Pan Fan, and I'm an ordinary single woman. After working overtime watching the drive under the neon lights, I often fantasize that it would be nice if something could happen. Whether it's good or bad, I just want to break this boring life. But I also know that it's good to be ordinary. It's also a blessing to be able to get through every day smoothly. But why I feel bad? Because the rental house is shady? Because there is too much overtime? Or is it because I'm not in a relationship? Why am I sad? What do I crave? Am I longing for love? I don't see to have really liked anyone since I was a kid. The only person who impressed me was her. But she is the only in my memory. Is she still a woman? I'm not even sure if she really exists, and maybe that's just a hallucination I had as a kid. Go back and see? Yes, go back and see where she was. Maybe I will find something. Let's get started. In order to prevent me from changing my mind, I immediately packed it up and set off. This sudden thought excited me, and I have been so excited. I haven't been so excited in a long time. I don't want to go back to calm. I want to do something. I want to do it now, right away. One night's drive. When I arrived at my destination, I fell into deep thought, as expected. The current environment is no longer what it was when I was a child. Strange streets, unfamiliar buildings. I never came back after my parents moved. It's not surprising that there have been such big change. I laughed at my own impulsiveness and stupidity. But my steps did not stop. I walked through alley after alley. I don't know where to go next. I don't know what to do next. I have only unwilling in my heart. Suddenly a shadow flashed into the pile of debris not far away, and Panfan couldn't see it. Go to the source of movement, look closely. Go to the source of movement. So brave. Here is brave. This means brave. Panfan immediately rushed in that direction. She kicked away the clutter. The familiar fence appeared before her eyes. That's right, that's it! Even the notch on it is exactly the same as it was back then. So, Zoo down. So this character is Zoo down. Fawn? Zoo down? Fawn! It's really you! How did you end up here? My cat is running out again. Didn't scare you, did it? It's your cat. Zoo Down is a junior high school classmate of Pan Fan, and after graduation they have their own things. So it appears Zoo Down here, that is about relationship, it's the points of them, only for you to know. They didn't expect to meet here. After the greetings, the trio sat on a pile of miscellaneous items and confided in each other about their experience. Oh my god, this story sounds a little scary. From this fence, stretching out a huge hand? Yes, I want to find her. However, she has disappeared, and listening to your description, it is as if she was critically ill and died. I also don't think I'll ever see it again, but this all makes me feel that she's still here. I haven't seen you for years, and I have told you so much at once. It's a little rude, I'm sorry. I believe what you say. We have always been good friends, haven't we? Great, I thought you'd make me for a lunatic. Well, we always been good friends. Let's say this. No, I'm also very interested in this paranormal phenomenon. Can I join your program? Join? You are mistaken. I just had a whim and didn't have any plans. As soon as the dwarf fell, Parn's fawn fell to whirl spin, and it was pitch black before our eyes. I don't know if in that choice you can gain a point to her or not. Because I chose the first, didn't gain a point. Maybe the second can? Who knows? Where is it? me there? The surrounding scene is as if from another world. The purple sky couldn't tell if it was breakfast or dusk. The shape of the clouds is distorted and hideous. In the center of the line of sight towered a huge door, unbelievably huge. There was a black smell from the crack in the door mixed with cacophony of cacophony. The voice sounded like crying and laughing. I never witnessed such a spooky scene. Ah! The boy's shadow began to fall. It's getting faster and faster. What happened? Will I fall and die? The feeling of a rapid descent scared me to the extreme. It was as if he was about to be torn to pieces. Suddenly, there was a tremendous force behind me, slowly dragging me down. The power was calm and soft, like an invisible hand gently holding me. It gave me an unexpected sense of familiarity and intimacy, which put me at ease a little. But the unease and fear in my heart still linger. They haunt me like a shadow. I was deeply confused and uneasy in the unknown environment. So we passed through the hole, it seems. No, we fainted, like, You are finally awake. Parfan opened his eyes again. It should be her eyes again, and it was already night. The person in front of her was still Zul'Dan. Parfan struggled to her feet, only to realize that she had been lying in Zul'Dan's arms. What's wrong? You are, some fell asleep, sleeping very deeply, still snoring. Yes? Did I just sleep like that all day? Well, you are just holding me like that all day? Well, I'm so sorry. I'm like, I met her in a dream. Is it really related to that hole? Hole? That's right, the hole. Parfan froze when she looked at the broken fence again. She really reappeared, but here's the difference. Instead of a hand, a pair of feet protruded from the hole. Zul'Dan, do you see that? What? She appeared, look, right there. Is that notch? It's really bigger than the original. Not a hole, is it the foot? She really is back, and it's just that it became a pair of feet. What? A pair of feet? I really didn't see anything. Fawn, are you still in a dream? Parfan slowly approached the feet, reached out and stroked them. Snow white skin, cool to the touch, and this huge size. That's right, it's her. Not only can I see, I can also touch. It's amazing, she's really back. Parfan excited jumped forward and hugged her, but she was not as lively as she was in childhood. She didn't react to Parfan's hug. She still lay motionless. Odd? HandHand, what's wrong with you? Why not move? I'm fine. Don't you remember me? Zul'Dan watched as Parfan threw herself on an unseen object, her upper body dangling in the air. She was amazed and she also came over. She touched her hand for a while, but she didn't touch anything. Is there really something bizarre that only Parfan can see? Parfan calmed down. She stood up and looked at the pair of giant feet, pondered. HandHand is just a hand. She should have a full body. Judging by the pose of her feet, she looked like she was laying down, motionless. Are you asleep? Or are you sick? Or what happened to her that prevented from responding to me? Earthquake? What? The ground is shaking. It's an earthquake. Nothing happened. Zul'Dan didn't feel the change in the environment. Oh shit! It's happening. Not far away, the ground gradually cracked, emitting an eerie red light, and then out of the crack came a lot of vine-like things, with the constant ring of mucus. There were more and more cracks, and soon they extended to the feet of Parfan. Several Khatans sprang out and tied her firmly. Parfan didn't have time to think, and subconsciously grabbed Zul'Dan, and the vine man, wrapped around her, also grew along Parfan's arms towards Zul'Dan. The moment Fujiman touched Zul'Dan's heart trembled violently. All the incredible images were imprinted on her eyes. What she saw, heard, and felt was exactly the same as Parfan. Look at the artwork like that. Amazing. What's going on? Where did all this stuff come from? I don't know anything. What to do? More and more vines tie them up. They are powerless to struggle. In a trance, she caught a glimpse of a behemoth standing in the distance. She couldn't see what it was. Just feel that is it full of darkness and infinite oppression. Now is when it starts. Because for now it's like the introduction to the game to understand a little bit. That's why I say it's cool, but weird at the same time. Because what's happening? I walk alone on a suburban road. I brought the pastry to my grandmother to taste. Her family lives in a remote and secluded place, and I have to watch out for a big bad wolves on the roads. Fun, it's your turn. Oh, I'm Flower Grove number 1. A little Red Riding Hood walks past me. I'm Flower Grove number 2. A little Red Riding Hood walks past me. I'm tree number 1. A little Red Riding Hood is about to enter the woods. I'm tree number 2. A little Red Riding Hood's grandmother's house is right in front of it. Parfar wore a red cloak and walked back and forth on the stage. The next script is push open the door of your grandmother's room, and Parfan had rehearsed it dozens of times and she found it boring. She looked blank at the audience, her thoughts no longer on the stage. At this time she felt that she should be Little Red Riding Hood with a sword, discreet Little Red Hood, bald Little Red Riding Hood. Let's say with a sword. Brave. Okay, so the others will give points for the others. Okay. Parfan picked up the cardboard sword on the side of the stage and took off his red cloak. She stood comfortably in front of the door, provoking the big bad wolf inside. The children in the audience cheered and shouted that they were awesome. The teacher was a little helpless in the face of this situation. She said to Parfan in a suppressed voice, "The script is not like this. You should act according to the story on the script." "No, I'm not Brittany. I'm Parfan. I won't be hit by the big bad wolf. I'll win against the big bad wolf." Suddenly, the boy playing the big bad wolf burst through the door. There was a faint green light in his eyes. Look at this. His voice swelled happily, his clothes were torn, and his hands and feet showed sharp claws. The little boy turns into a terrifying monster. Arm. Ah! Parva woke up from her dream again. She still has the scene of the elementary school drama performance in her mind. It was her first time on stage. She didn't know why the drama in her dream had become so weird. She settled, got out of bed and looked around. She finds herself in a dilapidated environment. She could vaguely perceive through the furnishings that this was the room she had lived in when she was a child. It's just that everything is like a virus, showing an unnatural rotten color. These red scars look like blood vessels and are all around every corner. The two pictures on the wall, I remember, were family portraits, but now they look like blooded faces. Below is a landscape painting, however the scenery in the painting seems to be raining blood. The quilt I covered when I was a child also showed a slimy state, much like the large intestine. Zudon, where are you? Am I still dreaming? I feel so uncomfortable. I can't tell the difference between reality and dreams. Out of the room, she saw a family cutlery on the dining table and a large pot in the middle. Parfan is all too familiar with this scenario. When I was a child, my parents were very busy. Mom wants to save trouble and often steals all the dish in a pot. When she grew up, she was busier than her mother. She was so busy that even cooking became impossible. Working overtime has alienated her family. Spending time with our family is precious. The pot on the table was still steaming like a freshly finished dish. Parfan stared at the food in the pot, trying to see the ingredients inside. The contents of the pot are completely incomprehensible to what it is. It looks slimy and seems to be still screaming. Okay, let's save. This to save. Okay. So try a bite. Dementia. So this is dementia. The problem is, brave, we understand what it means. What it means, dementia. That we are going crazy. Take a bite, take a bite. It's been a long time since I've eaten my mother's cooking. Perfect picked up the spoon beside her. She scooped a spoonful and put it in her mouth. The thing was churning on the tongue like a living thing. She for a while felt a hard, crusty touch. She spit out and saw half of the worms in the debris. Okay, take another bite. More dementia. Bugs, delicious. So yes, dementia is going crazy, I'm seeing that. Hey, I'll take another bite. Parfan slapped another spoonful and put it in her mouth. She didn't know why she did, but she did it. The second taste reached her. She felt the crust and feet of arthropods in her mouth and even tasted things like egg shells. The moment the teeth are bitten, something slippery and grease comes out. This disgusting sensation is addictive. Parfum swallows slowly, her expression dazed. Well, I'm full. Let's take a look outside. That's why they will be. That's why there is replayability, because choices and because, like I say, every you choose the character that you want to follow, and they have their own story. Of course, you follow always this character, but then the other characters that you can have in here, who you choose, leads to different storylines. Panfan pushed open the door and walked out. The place where she lived as a child, Wangxiang Township, a stale smell, mold encroached buildings and dilapidated sites. There is not a single person in the empty streets. The whole town was shrouded in death. What's going on? Why has Wangxiang Township become so weird and terrifying? The moon? How could the moon become so huge, as if it was going to swallow the whole world? Did I cross over? This is not what the real world should look like. Panfan walked briskly, trying to find humans in the silent streets. Shout as you go, asking for help or quiet action. Let's save. Quiet action or shouting? Quiet. Let's say quiet. It's cautious. Okay, this is cautious. So, brave, cautious, and dementia. We already know the three ones. Okay. She watches her surroundings vigilantly. After all, this is not a normal world, and there can be danger anywhere. Walking for a long time, she notes a figure waving at her in the kiosk in front of her. Panfarm rushed forward excitedly. It suddenly occurred to her that the people who waved in this environment were not necessarily good people. Her legs immediately stopped. She squinted her eyes to take a closer look. Yes, look at this. It's not human, it's a monster with a twisted appearance. The monster was wearing a headphone and the voice came out of the headphones. It's a piece of music that is difficult to express in words, with a weird melody and chaotic rhythm. This is monster? Is still a monster who looks like to listen to music, and it's estimated that the hearing is not good, so the sound is very loud. The monster has arms on its body, like a beckoning man. It doesn't notice me yet, and I have to get out of here. Panfan came to the police station. There was also dead silence here. There's a good chance there won't be a police force in this either. Let's go inside and maybe find some self-defense tools. As soon as she stepped through the gates of the police station, breeze blew in her face. How can it be windy here? It's strange. It's as if they are as condensed outside. Walking past the counter, there seemed to be a light in the corridor. This light looks soft, not like a light, but sunlight. What's going on in here, and why is there light? Fawn, there you are. Ah, Zudan. I knew you would be the first to come to the police station in this environment, so I've been waiting for you here. We really have a heart. I'm here for help. Hard this one. We really have a heart. I'm here for help. I was just passing by. Let's say this. We really have a heart. Favorability. There you go. 1 point. Hehe. You have been implicated. I'm really sorry, Zudan. Originally, these things should only happen to me, but I didn't expect you to. If it's just a dream, I want it to wake up quickly. Why apologize? Isn't it a great blessing to be able to travel once in a lifetime, especially with you? Unlike time travel in the novel, there is no one else here. Is it? But when I came to the police station, I saw her. Who? Zudan pulled Panfan into the glowing room. Let's see what's in there. Now it is. This room is full of greenery and a gentle breeze, like a paradise. Inside the door and outside the door are two complete different worlds. There is no ceiling visible overhead, but the dazzling sunlight, I don't know where this sunlight comes from. There was a large tree in the middle of the flowers and a woman leaned against it. She has long black hair and a snow white skin. She radiates an intoxicating glow. The blue night dress hung softly on her body, so peaceful and serene. Parfum stared at her intently. She's so beautiful, what is she doing? She's so beautiful. So we don't know the name, but it even appears +1. I don't know what. Oh, and lose favorability to Zudan by saying that, okay. Panfarna was deeply attracted to her. Her heart began to beat fast and she couldn't take her eyes off. Admire every part of the woman in front of you, her hair, her face, her closed eyes. That's how it was when I came. No matter how she screamed, she wouldn't wake up. Could she be dead, man? I didn't dare touch her. Panfarna looked close. This woman is like a picture. She's like sleeping priest in painting. Panfarna took her hand. The cold touch reminded her of 20 years ago. The time when she met HandHand is vivid. The black-haired woman slowly raised her head and opened her eyes. So we're gonna see HandHand. Panfarna felt immensely happy and sad, and she had a lot to say. And when the words came to her mouth, she didn't know where to start. Is you HandHand? As soon as the word fell, the black-haired woman's skin cracked one after another. Then she began to decay, to collapse. No, no! What Panfarna realized, just like the scene back then, HandHand is a little bit decayed and then disappeared. Don't go. Cracking. And it disappeared. It all vanished like a mirage. Panfarna sat on the ground dejectedly, her eyes blank. What happened? Are you okay? She left me again. You mean she's HandHand? But judging by her size, she's not that huge, or maybe she's not the one you're looking for. I don't know if she's, but I just feel very sad. It's okay, I'm here. HandHand is the most person in my life, no hug. Zudan caressed Panfarna. Time seemed to stand still and they forgot about their surroundings for a moment. After calming down, they held each other and walked out the door. Before they could reach the door, a man's voice suddenly came from outside. Damn it, I haven't even seen a gun for a long time. Who knew it would be the case? The world here is clearly not normal. Someone's coming. Do you want to ask them for help? Hush. They came to the police station to look for yappers, not necessarily police, so don't expose them yet. It's all to blame you. If you hadn't killed anyone, we wouldn't be here. Shut up, you. It was you who said that he saw our face and couldn't keep his mouth alive. Originally, I just want to rob. Do you hear that? They are always not good people. Let's run away first. Zudan's right legs went limp. She fell to her knees. What was that? Check it out. Oops, we have been discovered. Panfarna pulled Zudan up and flipped out the window. They didn't expect there to be a hole in the ground outside the window. They fell into the cave. Immediately after, the voice of the two bandits rang out above the entrance of the cave. Do you see anything? Not. Don't be a monster. Then it won't go down. What's next? Do you remember who the person you killed was? How do I know? No, I mean, do you remember his features? Of course, such a big crescent mark still imprinted on the face. Right, very visible crescent marks. And then what? What do you want to say? There's a cathedral on Wangxiang Township. Do you remember? We used to steal things there. Remember, we stole it. So what? On top of the main hall inside, there is a very large crescent moon. Not only on the top, but also on the crescent moon can be seen almost everywhere in that church. Huh. Is that the person I killed, the one who was a member of the church? Definitely, you kill him and the world suddenly changed. We should go to the church, maybe you can go back. And they departed. Do you hear that? What they just said? Well, but what does that have to do with us? If you go to the church, you might find a way back. But neither you nor I have crescent marks on us, and our crossing has nothing to do with that church. Try it. There is no better plan right now, right? But what's wrong? Don't you want to go back to the original world? I want to find HandHand. Oh, you lose again. The favorite for Zudan. Okay. Anyway, let's check it out first, and you might find something. It's not you, but we might find something. There is a bit of mistranslation because I don't know if they hire someone to translate or it's like computer translation. It's an old church, and I heard from my father that the building existed when he was very young. It does look quite old. It's really old. Some even say that it is not something built by Earthlings at all, but from some mysterious power. Sounds a bit like the mysterious legend of the pyramids of Egypt. It's incredible, isn't it? In the strange environment of the moment, this church seems to be the most harmonious, truly. The gate was broken. It must have been those two bands who did it. There was a broken sign on the ground next to the door. It reads, "Welcome to the Moon Teach. Please believe the red robes. They can help you in everything. Everything they say is true. So always believe on the red robes. Please forgive those who have the mark of the moon. They need to be forgiven. So forgive those guys that have the mark of the moon. If you are feeling lost, go up and you'll find answers you want. This sign is bad damage. The text above appears to have been modified. A few words can be seen vaguely. Don't believe. Don't forgive." Who wrote these notes and who modified them? It's kinda weird. Does Moon Teach refer to our organization in a church? I think it's important for us to write down these notes so that we can use them later. Remember. Hey, I thought church would be spacious and empty hall, but I didn't expect it to be a long corridor. There are rooms on the left and right, so be careful. Those two bands are like to be behind a certain door. Okay, so the problem is, do we believe or we don't believe? Do we forgive or we don't forgive? That's the issue. Okay, let's enter General Affair office. This room was like the boss office. Truly, who could be sitting here? Master? Parfum stepped forward and groped carefully. The tabletop and drawers are empty. She walked over the back of the chair, and touched the wall. Is there a cabinet behind the chair? It feels like a door, but it's locked and can't be opened. Could it be a secret passage or something? I don't know. Let's go look somewhere else. So, secret door, but maybe needs something. Reception. It's so broken. Compared to the corridor, this reception room is too dilapidated. Oops, it's disgusting. What are those red things on the ground? It looks like a visceral file. Are there tombstones on the left and right? Probably not a tombstone. It looks like a sofa. It may be old, and some of it's shriveled and deformed. The round wooden table in the middle has also been destroyed, and there are still some blood stains on the table. On the collapsed ceiling, hung several large red cloths on which crushed patterns could be faintly seen. This upside-down crushed moon should be the symbol of this church. Well, there's still a deep space behind the red cloth, and I don't know what will be inside. You wouldn't want to go in, would you? So let's save, because like the game says, save always. Let's go inside. We gain brave. Oh, no, don't go in. Well, listen to you. You are waiting for me here. Oh, we lose favorite for her. Parfum lifted the red cloth and plunged headlong into darkness. Zudan was left alone. Parfum only took a dozen or so steps before she felt remorseful. It was so dark that she couldn't see clearly. She stretched out her hand and waved them wildly. She felt as if she had touched something. It felt like a bunch of the to touch, and it's a bit prickly. Seems to be a pile of hay. She stopped moving and a cold sweat began to break out her forehead because she felt it clearly. The hay-like thing was moving like a living thing. It can't be a monster, right? Parfum retreated as fast as possible. She retreated in front of Zudan. What's wrong? Do you find anything? No, I don't know what it is. It's so dark. You're right, don't go in. Have you noticed the wall on the right? The piece of the wall that has fallen off. Over there are some bare stones. Is there something wrong? They are very round in shape, slimy, and don't feel like a stone, but a bit like an egg. When you say that, it seems to be true. Oops. Lick it or exit? Lick it. More dementia, okay. Panfan leaned close to the wall and touched the round object. Sure enough, it's not stone, it's soft and so soft. She continued to stick out her tongue and lick the mucus oozing from it. There was a faint fishy smell. You, what are you doing? What's wrong? Why you want to touch that thing? Well, I don't do anything stupid, let's go. Zudan dragged Panfar's arm out of the reception room. Okay, keep moving. Of course I'm not gonna say because in there, like, you gain brave, but then I shouldn't go in front because we lose with Zudan. Confession room. Why is there only misfortune in my life? What did I do wrong to endure such thoughts? My parents, my home are gone. I don't have anything left. Why I'm not repenting properly? God, if all these are my sins, I'm willing to accept all the punishment. Let my parents come back. I want to see them again, just one more time. There's a little girl in repentance. Her voice was sad. She must have gone through some kind of suffering. Panfan said and walked inside. Hey, there is no one here in there. The girl's shadow vanished. It can't be a ghost, right? There was an apple on the chair. It looked fresh. Pick up apple. What do you do with it? Maybe I'll use it in the future. Yeah, but in here wasn't like you can only pick one type of food, one type of thing. I think it's like that. Prayer room. Opening the door, an old female voice came from inside. They saw a woman in a red robe sitting on her knees, muttering inaudible words. Who is she? Like a believer praying. The red robed woman spotted them and so he stood up. Do you need help? We want to go back to the original world, but don't know what to do. Zudan, I see. Do you understand what you know how to go back? Only by sincerely atoning for sins can we attain liberation. You are as sinful as I am. That's why they were imprisoned. What are you talking about? Join Moon Teach and receive the gift of the Lord to wash away all sins under the Lord's protection. And then you can get endless light. What we want is a way to get off here. Can you be clear? Only by joining Moon Teach can you get what you want. Do you mean to become a church? As long as I join the church, can I get what I want? Is it okay to do everything, HandHand included? Join us, everything is worth it. No, we have no plans to join yet. Dishonorability interrupted the conversation. There was a hint of hunger in her tone. I'm here to help you, I'm here to help. The red robot jumped into a black hole in the floor and disappeared. She's a strange person. Fun. What do you think? I also don't think what she said can be trusted. I think she can help me. Like, that in the beginning say to trust or not to trust. Let's think she can help me. Dementia. Fun, they are probably a cult. Okay, let's keep moving. So that leads to dementia. Okay, room 1. The room looked like a prison cell and I don't know who was holding it. There was nothing in it except a iron bed. There may be hiding under the bed. Pop found drills under the bed to look at it. Look, there's something under the bed. A set of torn robes. It should be worn by the congregation. Let's go out. The garment may have been worn by a dead man. Do you want to wear it? What? I don't. Force to let her put on. More dementia and lose favorability. Yeah. What are you doing? Don't do that. Look, this outfit is pretty good. Of course she doesn't like. Look at that. Not good at all. I'm not Christian, so why wear this? Zudan took off her clothes and complained. What does it matter? Put it on yourself. More dementia. I wear it too, so we are the same. How's it going? The outfit is okay, right? Don't mess around. Zudan angrily walked out of the room. Mord. Alright, I'm not playing. Panfan changed her clothes and walked out with Zudan. Hey, we need to try everything, right? Ooh, it stinks. Oh my god, what are these? The blue thing on the left look like intestines. What? Is it awful? How can there be such a big internal organs? Monsters left? It's disgusting. There are several large sarcomas on the wall on the right. What do you want? Are you going to lick a few more bites? What do you think I'm going to do? Yes. Do you feel there is something in this sarcoma? No, I can't see anything. Even if there is something in it, it's certainly not a good thing. Is it? If we don't open this sarcoma, we might miss something. Incision sarcoma. More dementia. Parfum found a piece of gravel on the ground with sharp edge. She cut open the sarcoma and large amount of muck flew out an instant. Oh, there are two weights in the slime. A scythe and a shield, so this is different. Before on them it wasn't like this, if I remember correctly. Look, I'll just say there is something good in there. Is that the weapons and armor we needed? One piece per person, just right. Slim, I don't want to touch it. And this thing looks so heavy that it's hard for me to use. I'm going to take one with me. What to use? I think I'm gonna take the scythe. So the scythe gives you brave, so the other will be cautious. Okay. The shield will be cautious. Okay, keep moving. You can only go in front. Enter the latrine. Ah, yes. This is the last room. Well, latrine. Oh, there's an eye. Eee! What's wrong? There's something in the pit. What? I didn't see it. It feels like there's a monster. There is again. You see, it's the eyes. Are you dazzled? I don't see anything. No way, it's very conspicuous. I believe what you say. Didn't see it. Reach in and dig in. More dementia. Don't do anything stupid. Grab Parfum. That's where Parfum notes that hay scattered in the latrine. What are these grass used for? Do you think you need to ask? Of course. Oh, I get it. They don't even have toilet paper, and these church people are so pathetic. Shall I pick up some? I feel like I can use it in the future. But I can only put one thing in my pocket. Do you want to replace with apple with hay? I know this is gonna be front. I don't remember what is the best. I think I go for hay. Because if not, then I have to trade. Okay. Because I know the or is the apple or the hay is for something in front. I remember that when the demo ended. They walked through the corridor to the sacrificial hall. Ooh, it's so spacious. Look, there's a guy on that table in the middle. Is that a bandit? Not like. So we see the crescent moon in here. He had the red moon tattoo on his forehead, and he must be an occultist. His eyes were nailed with 2 screws, and his body was bound with wire, as if he had been abused. It can't be those 2 bandits. These of sacrifice. These men must have been sacrificed on the altar. Yeah, sacrifice of a living people. This must be a cult. Let's see if he's dead or alive first. They approach him slowly, only to hear the man pleading in weak voice. Forgive me! Forgive me! God has forgiven me. You just need to pour that pot of holy water on me, and I will spare the torment. Please, forgive me. Are you talking to us? Right, please, help me. Parfum looked around and saw a copper kettle next to the altar. It should be the holy water, he said. So let's save, but I'm gonna save 1 second. Forgive. What are you doing? To save him, of course. Don't. I always felt that something was wrong. Do you remember what the sign says? Billboards? I don't remember. Parfum had already poured water from the copper cat on the man. Yes, good. Yes, thank you, Lord, for your forgiveness. The man's belly gradually bulged and grew bigger and bigger. His skin was torn and a lot of black, sticky substance came out. Now I have more power to assist you. Please accept the true sacrifice I offered. I like that we die. The man's body suddenly burst open, gushing out a large amount of black slime. The war Parfum Azul down in an instant. So like that is a dead scene, like a dead ending. So lowered disregards. I knew that will die in here. I knew because on them I did first to forgive and I die. So, but I want to show that there is death endings, meaning that then you need to lower it. What's next? There's a doorways here. I don't know which one to choose. Damn it, can't get rid of it. It's catching up. It's the voice of those two bandits. Did they meet monsters? I feel the sound getting closer. After a while, she saw the two bandits rush out of the doorway on the far right. Immediately behind him was a monster dressed as a mate. Yeah, where did the girl come from? Now it's important to lure the monsters to them first. No, run! They panic and rush straight to the leftmost doorway. As soon as they ran in, they found that there was no road ahead. Don't worry, we have weapons. Parvan raised her scythe, ready to fight to death. The bandits pounced. In the nick of time, Parv swung her scythe. Zink! Ah! Two bandits were beheaded. Parvan herself was shocked. She didn't expect this scythe to be so powerful. After the bandits fell, the maid monster also stopped moving. Are we dead? Zudan closed her eyes tight and whispered, No. Zudan opened her eyes carefully and she couldn't help but tremble at sight of the monster in front of her. How is it still there? Don't be afraid, it's not sure if it's going to attack us yet. The monster had no head and was covered in hay all over its body, like a scarecrow. By the way, I have hay that I picked up from the latrine, which is very similar to the one on it. Give it to the monster, maybe it will spare our lives. Do you have to do this? Parfum took out the hay and gestured with her hands. The monster seemed to understand what she meant, took the hay and put it inside its body. There you go, I remember this. I didn't know if it was apple or not, but I knew it had to be something with hay. There you go, my +5. The hay monster or hay maid. Look, it seems to understand what I mean. This monster has no will towards us. Don't be afraid. Panfans will now return to the sacrificial house once again. So the guy disappeared. That living sacrifice was gone. The copper cat on the side was also gone. There is a large hole in the altar. As the platform collapsed, that man also fell down with him just now. Let's go down and have a look. The cave is so big, looks like it's accessible in all directions. It's like a labyrinth. Someone is crying. Did you hear that? Yes, someone was crying. Parfum quickly its pace, looking for the source of the sound. Found, wait me. Should be. The crying faded away. By the time Parfum reacted, she was already standing in front of the statue. Ah yes, the apple was for here. Yep. Where did the statue come from? Have you ever felt that this character is familiar like a witch? There are many stories about witch. Which one are you referring to? Her palm was just big enough to put an apple, like the witch in Snow White's story. Maybe it's a trap, put the apple on it and start it. It's a pity I don't have apples, or me, meaning that, okay, I need to do a begin, I need another start to put the apple in here instead of a hay. There may be a lot of secrets behind this. Watching Township is not as simple as we thought. Oh, does that mean we can't go back? We can go back, but don't let us go easily. Who is it? The town itself, Wangxiang Township, is alive. I don't understand what you're saying. So the apple is for here. I was not remembering the apple was for. They don't know how long they have been gone. They came across a section of the road that didn't look very solid. There are many gaps in the ground and it feels like there is a risk of collapse. What to do? Do we still have to move on? Okay, I can save in here because this was only to see. While cautious from both sides, rush forward. Walk cautiously, because cautious. Two of them each move from side to side, the stone under feet suddenly collapse. Zudan mid fell and Pam hooked the scythe into the crack in the wall. Pam didn't last long and fell with it. Ah yes, in here I remember is like if you have the shield, use the shield to not get hurt. You use the shield and it's safe. It's dangerous. Luckily there was hay underneath. It feels like it saved us again. Who? The maid's straw, man. How you can be a man? It seems like maybe a woman, but who knows? When I see this, I think of it. It's a pity that my staff is still hanging on it, and it looks like I can't get it back. As soon as they composed, the fog began to fill their surroundings. What's going on? I don't know. Is it a monster? What are these smoke monster attack? I don't know if the smoke is poisonous or not, so cover my mouth and nose first. They clenched their mouths and nose and began to hold their breath. The smoke grew thicker and they lost sight and couldn't see each other. After a few minutes, Pan couldn't hold his breath. No poison, Zudan. Where are you? Zudan? It was quiet. No one responded. You can't breathe. This guy is not poisonous. You are not going to suffocate, are you? Zudan, speak. No answer. Oops. From around, but couldn't find anything. She was scared and the sound of crying came to her ears again. Ah, yes, this... I remember this now. This can have an ending. I don't know if it's follow the sound or go to the silence. Go to the silence, maybe? Go to the silence. Because in here there is an ending. I don't remember very well. Puffin went to the opposite direction of the cry. She sensed a strange shadow ahead. Zudan, is that you? Wrong, this is not human. Yes, this is the ending. It's so ugly. You are ugly. Oh, the monster actually spoke. You are the monster. My name is Ababa, and I'm beautiful talent. You look harmless. I'm a painter, the kind of talent that is. Come and see my works. How does the picture feel? Praise. The paint is not bad, like an old house. What do you think of second painting? Praise. This prince is beautiful drawn. What do you see in the last painting? Praise. This red cross pattern still is a cross in the cemetery? You are really tasteful. Know how to appreciate masterpiece of art. Of my three paintings, it's all tragedy. Tragic? But I don't have time to study the story behind the painting. Do you know where my friend Zudan goes? Zudan? I don't know. But I have one thing to warn you about. Watch out for the monsters in town, especially the behind the scenes boss. Do you know what the boss looks like? I don't know. Hey, that boss all red with long black hair. The boss body resembles a tumor. It has 3 eyes and 6 fingers, which is very scary. Thanks for the reminder. You are talking about yourself. Yes, how do you know I'm the boss? You have seen through my disguise. You are amazing. I admit that you are powerful. However, I'll never tell you what the weakness of the boss are. You'll never know I'm most afraid of salt. What are you going to do now? You are scared. I'm so scared. Hey. I love the way you are scared. Haha. Then I can't go any further. Why can't you go? Because I don't have salt. Then you won't find it yourself. Why should I give it to you? You guys who sit back and enjoys it. Cry. Woohoo, why don't you give me salt? Why are you bullying me? If you don't give me salt, I won't have salt. What should I do? Oh, you don't cry. You are crying here. I don't even know what to do. I've never been in a relationship. I don't know how to deal with a crying human. Will you marry me? I do. Here we have an ending. Look at that. Panfan and Baba live happily after in the void world. Reach the end, monster wedding. There you go. One ending in here. That is marriage with the monster. Now I want to see is going in again in here, but criticize everything. I want to see what is the difference. I think you can skip because these type of games have, yes, in here. I know these type of games have the skip button, right? So criticize. The page is too hard to understand. What the hell is drawn? I don't understand. It seems that you really have no artistic cells and you don't know how to appreciate such exquisite work. Do you know what boss? No. The boss, that boss is you. What are you going to do? You are scared. Can you give... I'm so scared now. Can you give me salt? What? What do you want salt for? I need salt to feed you. No, you are so naive. There is no way I'm going to give you salt. You're going to beat me with salt. I am not a fool. Slap in the face. Psh. How dare you hit me? No one has dared to hit me so far, unless the person who hit me is my wife. Turn away. Can we escape? Okay, take out these. The fog began to dissipate. Okay, so that, like that she goes to the cry. A ravine appeared ahead. I don't know he has an effect or not doing that, but maybe like you have the knowledge of what is a boss. Panfan stood up and seen in front of her made her sight what she wanted to seek right in front of her. And I remember that damn old hand deer. That we see HandHand. It's really you. Pan found the shed from the side of the landslide and ran towards HandHand. HandHand, I finally met you. I'm so happy. So you are the one in the police station. But why does your body get bigger and smaller? Now you feel bigger than I met when I was a child. The huge body felt as if it was asleep, and there was no movement. HandHand, can you hear me? HandHand. No matter how much she called, she didn't respond. Panfan lay into her hands, trying to regain the feeling of childhood. Panfan fell asleep in the palm of her cold hands. Chapter 2 Town. But in there we have monster handing. Donk donk donk. Donk donk donk. Who? It's me, I'm Panfan. Your name is also Panfan, same as my name. The door is not locked, you can come in. Hello, I'm Panfan, Centipede. Nice to meet you. Hello, I'm not Panfan, and it's a pleasure to meet you. What the fuck? Panfan wakes up and she feels unfamiliar with the environment. Where is it? I'm in a tent. Should I be in the palm of HandHand? What happened? Outside is a new finished building. There are a lot of daily cities here, such as people living them for a long time. What kind of people who live in finished buildings? Trump, not like. You are awake. Oh, hey mates, you can talk. Of course, I used to be human too. What about HandHand? HandHand is gone. What is this place? Her name is Erin. She is my host. Your master, Erin? Everything here was created by the owner. So now we know HandHand name, Erin, including Wangxiang Township. My name is Hannah. There we go. It's also the owner property. The world she created. My host has been mentally unstable for a long time, so it's dangerous here. I cannot provide you with limited protection. Are you protecting me? Why? Because you have a special bond with my host, Miss Panfan. So you know my childhood. Her name is Erin. Can you take me to her? She's not in good spirits. I cannot communicate normally. But when she wants to see you, you will. Give you a pet. I think you are able to use it. Okay, what the fuck is this? From left to right, clothing, variation, steal. Which one do you choose? Steal, variation, and clothing. Variation? So this is a pet. Well, good luck. Panfan wanted to ask questions, but Anna was gone. So what's next? Whoa, you can talk. Surprised? There are so many strange things here. Bang, bang, bang. There was banging sound in the distance. Panfan looked out and saw a man downstairs smashing something. She calls walk out of the unfinished building. Who? Hey, haha, who, ha, who. Why is this man smashing the sculpture? He was crying and laughing. It can't be psychotic. The man beat for a while and was a little tired. He dropped his arm and ran away. Where is he going? Keep up and see. Oh. After following a few cars, she lost the man, only to find a little girl in the alley. Erin! Looks like she's younger than she looks like in the police station. Is it really her? Panfan stepped forward and greeted her. You are Erin? Sister knows my name? Of course, you should know who am I, right? I don't know. Have I seen my sister before? Sister, I want to eat ice cream. Can you buy me an ice cream? What? There is no ice cream for sale here. This is a small shop in front. Help me buy one. I haven't eaten ice cream in a long time. But if I look back, I saw that there was indeed a grocery store. Okay, I'll buy it for you now. Thank you, sister. Any favorite +1. Parfound came to the grocery store. The shop, like its rod, is lifeless. Okay. What is it? Sarcoma with teeth. It's a monster. The freezer is right in the middle. What to do? Okay, save. Can you save in here? Tooth extraction or quite opposed. Tooth extraction. Dementia. But we pick up a crowbar and stuck the end of the crowbar into the monster gum. Oh! The monster teeth fell out and Parfum was expressionless. Extract 2 more teeth. More dementia. She didn't stop her to pull out the other teeth. Interesting. Parfum remained expressionless. Remove all teeth. Yes. Parfum sped up her moves and she pulled out all of monster teeth. Yes, you can. What kind of ice cream do you want to take? Milky? Aha, correct. Because cockroach will be more dementia maybe. When Parfum returned with the ice cream, the girl on the bench was gone. Harry, where are you? I bought you ice cream. She noticed a change in the ice cream in her hands. Oh, ice cream becomes the key. Where is the key? Head in. Parfum searched around and came to a hospital by chance. What that lump standing in the middle? Monster again? Doesn't move, maybe it doesn't hurt like the monster in the shop. Parfum pondered, then boldly walked forwards. The monster let out a screeching sound and Parfum instantly lost his balance and fell. Whose pets? Variation. You have to think of a way. Haha. Variation made Parfum's head bigger and bigger. Ooh, what the fuck is this? Parfum is not clear about what's happening. She felt her face stuck in the hallway. The monster was carried away. Mission accomplished. What the fuck? They walked forward and found humans in a hospital room. I want to see one thing. Let me lower it. I know that I should, but I want to see this. Quite approaching. Carol's shoes. Parfum approached Carol's shoes and slowly opened the freezer door. The monster didn't react at all. She breathed a sigh of relief. Okay. So this gains only Carol's shoes because you are Carol's shoes, right? And the tooth is only for dementia. Now let's see what is cockroach. Okay, it loses, but gains dementia. And it transforms into a key. It's only to see. Yeah, it transforms the same key. Okay. So lowered. So I'm gonna do what I did because not to change nothing in here. Because it was how I was going to. And then it was the milky. So both transform into the key, correct key, that key, but it's only to gain favorability. Okay. I want to see everything what changed in here. Okay, take out that. So let's save in here. And for confrontation, I want to see if there is a death animation. The closer Parfum gets to the monster, the more damage her body takes. She sensed that this wave was not an ice sound wave, it was more lethal. Before she could escape, Parfum's eyes sockets began to bleed. Oh my god! She couldn't see anything and soon she lost consciousness. Okay, we die. Of course it was easy to understand, but her eyes started to bleed. Okay. We need to use the pet. It was easy to understand. I think nobody will be stupid in there, but I want to see. She sat in a wheelchair and looked out the window, unaware of our approach. Dong dong, Panfan knocked on the door. It doesn't matter if you are here alone, I'm used to it. Are you used to it? Over here it's dangerous, but you don't look worried. Worry doesn't help either. The girl glanced at her legs and she was calm. What's wrong with your leg? Congenital spina bifida. My name is Parfan. I'm the one who is trapped here, so I'll take you with me. No, I can't escape. Can't escape? Don't give up. How will you know if you don't try? I'm Hannah. I'm destined to be trapped here. Hannah? You say your name is Hannah? I met a handmaid earlier. She was also named Hannah. The girl was still looking out the window and she didn't reply to Parfan's words. Are you the same person as her? Can I ask you out something? Is it the handmaid? About Erin. I just met her. Do you see her? If you are the maid Anna, you probably know a lot. Hannah didn't say a word. She ignores you. Hehe. Parfan sighed and turned to leave. Maybe it's not the best one. Okay, it was bad. Skip everything. Brrr. About Hannah. Hannah favorability. That handmaid and Erin are close. If you are not afraid of danger, it means that you also have secrets. The life of a servant is more wonderful than of a master. What do you mean by that? Isn't that obvious? She rose slowly, clenching her wheelchair with both hands, trying to stand up. She sat down after the feat. She was already sweating profusely and panting. She clutched her hand at the position of her chest, looking very painful. Kick over the wheelchair. Yes, let's do that. Now help her. Parfan tries to pick up Hannah, but she pushed her away. Piss off, don't touch me with your arrogant hands. Get lost. He ignored her and go. No, so we need to kick the wheelchair? Kick the wheelchair over. Anna slammed to the ground. Interesting. Hehe, I understand. You want to laugh at me too, and you're laughing at me too. You are laughing at me a waste. What? No. So there is the wrong. Piss off, don't touch me, ignore her, go. Parfum was off her helm and she sighed. I don't know if you are her or not. Hannah did save my life when I met the bandits in the church. I want to fake Hannah, that's all. Ah, fuck, it was the first, of course. So this is the handmaid. Parfum finished and left the room. They found Zoe down in a comatose in another room. She's here. Wake up. Oh, we lose for Erin. Oh. Why? This is interesting. So leave quiet. We'll lose more with Zoe down, but we gain with Erin. She looks fine. Don't wake her up. Acting with her will hinder me from finding Erin. Panfan prepares to leave. She hasn't kicked over the clutter, and the noise woke Zudan. Zudan jumped out of bed and saw Parfan. Fan, I finally seen you. I thought I'll never see you again. Hey, what's floating behind you? Oh, you say it? You see it? It should see. You see it? It's my pet. Pet look like this. It's disgusting. I hear. What's next? Let's go to church again. Yes? Do you want to go back to that place? Why? I think there's a lot more to look into over there. Besides, I met Erin over there. Erin? Who is Erin? Erin is HandHand, the girl you've seen at the police station. Who told you that? Hannah. She was the handmaid who saved our lives. This pet was also given by her. The headless maid could still talk. I couldn't understand anything. A lot has happened. There are so many secrets in this town. I'm going back to the church to look for clues. You are lying. You are just looking for her or Hannah. So let's save in here. Cause not pass through everything. It's for Erin. Erin. Okay, those are tools for Anna. After all, HandHand is your best friend. They went to church together. When she got there, she found that the church was covered in a thick fog. Why is the fog still there? Into the fog, we may be scattered. Don't worry, I'll hold your hand. Parfum took Zoe's hand and walked into the mist. Zudan blushed shyly. Even with the like this, she's still our friend. Through the mist they came to a completely unfamiliar place. This is not a church. It's weird, a new venue. The sun is warm. Have we crossed over again? Although the building looks dilapidated, you can feel the vitality. You see, in the restaurant over there is a waiter whipping the table. Really? Are we back to old world? I'm not sure, I'll talk about it in advance restaurant. The waiter clean up the table and stare out the window. What are you looking at? That's my father. Your father? My father will work on the tower crane every day. He's acting. Open the tower crane to rotate the circle. The progress of the construction site is 0. Open the tower crane, turning circles. Why? The rest of the workers had already left, leaving my father alone. The developers asked him to go around in circles, deceive home buyers. Home buyers were deceived by the progress. Is that bullet unfinished? Yes. Soon my father will be fired as well. No one will go around in circles in the future. I'm sorry, I've been looking outside. What do you want to eat? I'll place an order for you. Anything goes. After the conversation ends, the clerk turns into a puppeteer. It's weird. It seems that we are not back to the normal worlds. Yeah, it transforms into that. After leaving the restaurant, they followed the road to the post office. A huge post box at the ends of the post office reads 302. 302? That's right, this key on me is also 302. Where did you get the key? You're not going to say that Harry gave it to you, are you? It's incredible, but it's really the key that Harry gave to me ago. So, do you want to use this key to open the mailbox? My advice is leave it alone. Why I will leave alone? I have a fucking key. Open the mailbox. Harry must have wanted to hint something to me through this key, and I couldn't ignore it. But I inserted the key into the mailbox anyway, and the door of the mailbox popped open. Jesus, a large number of letters poured out of it, and in an instant they were piled in front of them. It said don't open it. It's bad to pick at other people's letters. But it's strange that there are so many letters, all in the same envelope. Panfrancage opened a few letters. The contents of it are not letters at all, but collection letters. It should be a notice that the loan is overdue and is being collected by the bank. That's none of our business. Let's go, don't waste the time on this. Erin, is that the girl you saw at police station? Oh, it feels like she's become a child. Fast, catch up with her. She chased them all the way to the school, and Harry was once again nowhere to be seen. Zudan noticed that the school exterior walls were plastered with missing person notice. Is someone's father missing? I feel a little familiar. That's right, it's the person I met before, the man who smashed the sculpture. Do you know? I don't know. There is a painting on the ground. Was it the girl who left it? Probably. You look at the cut of the painting, and there is also a girl in a light blue dress in the middle. A family of 3? It turns out that she also has a family. What do you mean by that? Yes, I mean she's human too. I always thought that Harry was an alien creature, which is why she grew up so big. It turned out that she used to be an ordinary person too. She must have suffered something that made her bizarre. Something is also drawn on the back of the picture. Is this a bathtub? A little girl loves to take a bath. Is her complexion so white because of the bath? Fool, the skin does not get whiter and whiter the more you wash. Also right. Let's explore the rest of the school. Why are you still looking at this painting? Is it possible that you want to collect it? Take away the drawing, put it back, tear up the drawing now. Take away. Any stuff I want to stay. Okay, after all, you have special effects for her. The paint actually burned on its own. Girl over at the pool. Where? She just walked through that door. Why is there a door in the middle of the pool? The house number also says 302. It's like any door in the cartoon. I can't swim. How do you get there? Who's pet? I'm going to make your feet bigger. All you need to do is take off your shoes and walk over. Huh? So easy. Okay. Jesus. Their feet grew larger and stepped into the water. Am I not going to sink? I feel quite buoyant, so it should be fine. The effect is only 1 minute. Yes, it's only a minute. Hurry up. They walk briskly to the door. So what will happen if you select the other's pets? What will happen, right? Because this is variation. So what I see is that variation makes things go bigger or maybe smaller. What will be the steel and the other one, clothing? Right now, are we going to enter this door? Parfum inserted the key into the lock hole and the door opened, but at this time she hesitated. What's behind the door? Behind the door isn't something you'll expect? What do I expect? I don't know. You chase all the way and you know what you want. Is it what I'm looking forward to? Herein. The loan has been completed. From today hours, I'll be happy house slave. Erin, we'll have a new home soon. Will the new home have a large bathtub? I want a big bathtub. The house, although the house is not big, Erin's favorite bathtub will definitely be arranged. Really? Dad has to talk. I promise you. Husband, won't this be too stressful? It's okay, we can't rent a house for the rest of our lives. Our savings will last until the day we hand over the house, and then we won't have to pay rent. Today is really a day to celebrate, so I'll cook a few more dishes tonight. It's so good, it's so good. Okay, only because of bathtub. Weird. Do you see that? See what? It is, those behind the door. Oh, all I saw was a white patch. So, is this a playground? Looks like. I used to be so busy at work that I never went to a playground. I didn't expect to be in the playground like this now. Me too, I didn't dare to come in because I was afraid of heights. So you are afraid of heights. It's not just fear of heights. I don't dare to try those exciting entertainments. What do you want to do with the two guests? Who is in the mood to play now? I recommend the cable car here, which overlooks the whole town, especially now the light is just right and the scenery is beautiful. I recommend it? You don't look like you are willing at all. Yes, I don't want you to ride the cable car. The moment saw scream as if he had been shocked. Oh, I recommend. You must be sure to try this cable car. It's great. It's free. Come, sit down. What's the matter with you? It feels so weird. Recommend us with an unhappy face. Come on, the doors are open for you. We saw that he was shocked. Since Zudan is afraid of heights, let's forget it. Look, mountains in distance, it's airy. So, although we knew you were afraid of height, we had to take the cable car over. Why? Harry is probably the only one who has a way to get us off here. Oh. Parfum and Zudan boarded the cable car. The man with the black mole closed the car door and walked to the console. He inserted the tube into his stomach and the blood pumped out along the tube. Whoa, what is doing? Hey, uncle, what are you doing? The mole man sat on a machine in pain and stepped on the pedal. He pedaled hard and the cable car started slowly. Is this a cable car powered by human blood and human power? It's scary. No wonder you look reluctant just now. Did we do a bad thing? You look so pathetic. The mole man pedaled hard and in intense pain had torn his face. The cable car moved away from the platform. What the fuck? Zudan closed her eyes tightly, her hands clutching Parfum's arm, her breathing heavily. Was the heights to scare Zudan? No, I'm not going to do that. Help Zudan alleviate her fears of heights. Variation, can you find a way to make Zudan take away her fears? Do you know why humans are afraid of heights, but giants are not? Because man stands on high place and a giant stands on the ground? Wrong. It's because the spacing of the eyes is different. The distance between a giant's eyes is not the same as that of a human. The giant's eyes are farther away, so the visual perception is not the same. I don't understand, so you just say what you want to do. Just why should I leave? What the fuck? Whoa, what's going on? Whoa, it's so twisted. Fun, where are you? I became a giant? No, you are still on the car. It's okay, don't move. Are you feeling less scared now? Well, it feels like a house in a small town, just like a toy. Oh, +5 because of doing this. Whoa, that's cool. That's why I say, Like, the game is so weird, but the story is so good. So, chapter 3. The cable car reached the top of the hill with a forest in front of it. They didn't see Harry and began to look deeper into the woods. As we walked, the light got dim and dim. The warm colors of the sun disappeared. The world has turned into a gloomy hue again. It feels so weird. Why don't we go back? Go back to the town you just had? It's weird over there too. That's right. The deeper you go, the more eerie the woods become. It's these disgusting tumors again. And the intestines. Do not worry, even in danger we have pets that can help. Yes. Suddenly, a number of vines emerged from the cracks into surrounding rocks. They struck at great speed, quickly taking Zuho down under control. Who's pets? Farn calls out her pet to hurry up and whose special abilities. Pets are also flooded with vines. Oh no! At this moment, Farn is the only one who has not been attacked. She looked closer and saw that there was no vine overflowing the area on the left. A figure flashed in that direction and it was Harry. Fujima on the right is being hindered by a wheelchair. This wheelchair has a special magic that can suppress the growth of vine men. Oh shit. Touch the wheelchair, chase. Okay, this for Hannah. This for, of course, and we'll lose for Hannes. But I'm doing for Erin. Chase Harry. Parfa immediately followed, trying her best to catch up. This time I'm not gonna let you run away again. Absolutely not. Parfa's eyes were fixed on Harry's figure, fearing that she would be lost again. Harry came to a huge tree and burrowed into the hollow. Parfa didn't hesitate to dive in, but there's still one spot missing for a character. Inside the cave is a long tunnel. It's pitch black ahead with no hand in sight. They ran one after the other. It didn't take long for Pan Fan to run out of steam, and she was already trying hard to catch up. Harry seemed to have an inexhaustible amount of stamina, and she didn't slow down at all. Gradually, she drowned in darkness. Parfound couldn't run anymore. She held on to the wall, dragging her heavy steps. For so many years, I've been doing nothing, without goals, without ideals, without waves. I thought my life would end in such dull way, but what I didn't expect was you have always been there. You are the most special being in my life. That's why I've been pursuing it. I'm going to find you no matter what. She didn't know how long she had been gone. A light appeared at the end of the tunnel, and she finally made her way to the exit. Ah, it's like a hot spring pool. How could there be so many herrings? Panfan was overwhelmed, but her steps didn't stop. She stepped into the water. The moment she touched the pool water, she suddenly felt that fatigue in her body disappeared a lot. Hot springs can relieve fatigue and relieve stress. When I was a child, my parents took me to a hot spring, and since then, I have loved bathing. Eddie, what are you talking about? Dad bought me a new house. He promised me that there will be a bathtub in his new house. Originally, we were supposed to be a very happy family of 3, but why? Why? Did something happen, Harry? I didn't want anything now. I just want my mom and dad back. Air slow sunk into the water. The bottom of the pool which Panfon was able to step on just now is now gone. They dive into the water together. The water is unfathomable. They slowly dived, getting farther and farther out of the water. Panfon can't swim, but she understands that this is not ordinary pool water, because she can breathe freely here and she can't feel the pressure. It's not so much what has boundless mists. Lily, oh, a new character. There you go, the last. Human feelings are really tangled. Lily didn't like that, and Lily didn't think it was funny. Who's talking? Erin is no longer playing with Lily, and Lily can't find a playmate, so you play with Lily. Parfarm finds itself in the middle of nowhere. The huge moon began to break apart in front of me. The wind was howling and the dead grass was flying. What's the situation? Who are you? Where am I? What the fuck? So a monster in the shape of a worm emerged from the ground. Ah! The monster closed in on Pound Fawn. She had to start fleeing. Damn, how could I possibly outrun this monster? I'm going to die here. Hannah, save me! After running wildly for some time, a cliff appeared in front of her. There are 3 things on the edge of the cliff, which are zipline, special bridge, and a cannon. Oh my god. I think I'm gonna save here, because I want to see the rest of the others then. Let's do the most stupid one. Cannon. Is Dementia. Boom! Papa was shot at the opposite side. Okay, so one is the bridge is cautious and zipline is brave. Okay, because the can we are fired and it's the mesh because we are crazy. Who? It's dangerous. Who the hell is that guy named Lily? Yeah. Lily don't hurt you. Lily's playing a game with you. Follow Lily. Lily protects you. Choose Lily. Okay. Let's save in here. Let's try Strange Human. Dementia, of course. So this will be brave, cautious, I think. Doomer grab Far's wrist and run forwards. They came to a cave. Get on board. Parfum was pushing to the hole with a stunning expression. Well, me told Dementia, right? I go for Dementia only now. Parfum slipped through the long tunnel and into a cauldron. The pot is filled with cauliflower scars and potatoes, giving off a fragrant curry flavor. Whoa, it's hot! Save me! Save me! Sprinkled season into the pan. Parfum found that this was not a common spice at all. If you don't want to be treated as food, eat it. Booger, raisin, and pepper seeds. Booger because Dementia. Hey, let's go only for Dementia now. Is what I'm doing. Parfum took one bite and then lost conscious. Because I want to see if it's not only this that has an ending, right? Like, okay, I'm following Erin. Maybe there is an ending for Erin, right? But if these two affects or not. Hey, fun, cute fun. Because I don't know if this affects or not the ending too. Because it affects, you need to know, maybe there's different endings for each character, but like for Erin, you can have the normal ending, right? Cautious, the brave ending, and the mission ending, and each one has 3 endings because of this. Who knows, right? Parfum opened her eyes in daze. She floated in the air with a huge door in front of her. How about, is it fun? The voice rang in my ears again. Parfum recalls what happened before she fell unconscious. Everything came so sudden like a movie. She still couldn't figure out what was going on, what Lily was, and where she came from. What the fuck? Who are you? Lily. My name is Lily, and Lily wants to play a game with you. Okay, let's save. I'm only saving in here because I want to see what happens on the other choice. So, play something normal. Oh, she'll like it. Lily's happy now. We'll see you again. Lily loves Parfum. Okay, so she likes this, so stop playing. Lily's happy now. We'll see. Okay, but you don't gain points. Okay. But you don't gain points. If you say stop playing, she says same thing, but you don't gain points. Who's singing? Head is so heavy. Am I drunk or this the bar? Sounds good, sounds good. Hey, the sings, and the singing voice is as beautiful as a person. One more song. Come, I'll toast you. Sorry, sir, I don't drink. Oh, let's have a drink. I'm really sorry. I'm going to sing the next song. Don't drink at the bar, so what are you doing here? I'm just here to work, so please forgive me. I'm telling you, you have to drink to enter society. There is no one in society who does not drink. And he stopped answering and continued to sing. And was interrupted by the sound of cups smashing. Fuck, don't give me the face. Don't you fucking drink your wine, right? If I don't drink, I don't drink. Alcohol is something that is hard to drink. Fuck. The man walked out of the store and slammed the door shut. The surroundings fell silent. Parfum felt much more awake and was able to move her limbs. She sat up straight and looked at Erin. So she became a singer? Is it? Erin was still singing without anyone. Suddenly the mountain shook and there was a loud noise outside. Earthquake? Parfum took her hand and tried to escape with her. Erin, however, pushed Parfum out of the store. Then the bar collapsed. Oh, she's back. She looked up and looked around. She discovers that it's not an earthquake at all, but a giant storm in the building. Parfum dodged the tumbling wreckage. She rushed to a tall building and climbed onto the roof. Only then did she see the giant appears. It was Harry. Not only that, but she also found that the environment she was in was an endless, unfinished building. Erin was inside the building, her face full of hunger. Erin, it's me, stop! Erin! The giant still moving forward on its own. Stop, HandHand! Erin seemed to sense something, and she slowed down, then slowly fell down. So we see that she reacts to the name HandHand and not Erin. After a long time, everything was calm. Parfum walked up to her and stroked her face. Fawn, do you understand loneliness? HandHand, can you talk to me? Fawn, do you understand loneliness? Isn't that so down voice? Fawn, do you understand loneliness? It's Anna's voice again. What's going on? Aren't you Erin? Close your eyes, feel lonely. Can you understand the loneliness of losing a loved one? Can you understand loneliness that has lost its courage? Can you understand the loneliness of losing freedom? Can you understand the loneliness of having no one to accompany Lily? Okay, this is for one of these endings, right? So I'm going for Erin. So everyone's saying what they lost is what it seems. Don't waste money on me, but I have no hope of a cure. Oh, don't cry, take the money for treatment and pay off the mortgage. We also have a daughter, don't be sad, live well. I'll be over there watching you to move to a new house. Okay, so the mother of Erin was sick. I lied. I really can't say anything about this kind of thing. It's very painful. I don't want her to have any regrets before she dies. Dad, are we doing something wrong? We didn't do anything. We are not wrong with anything. So why? Why? They can't give a new house. Can't give a big bathtub. Erin doesn't want a new home. Erin just needs mom and dad. Mom, there is no going back. Okay, so mom was sick and died, it seems. Chapter 4, Church. And like that, she didn't got a new bathtub and a new house. Hey, wake up! Wake up! Parfum's ears rang with a eerie call. She struggled to open her eyes. In front of her was a red-robed woman with a bald-tied head. This is not the place for you. Run away, it will be too late. Who are you? Where am I? This moon teach a cult, a church? Footsteps could be heard outside. Oops, they are coming. Meatball Head took a few steps back, distanced herself from Parfum and adjusted his expression. Bang! The door was pushed open with thuds. What happened? Pineapple, because their head is like a pineapple. What are you doing and why are you absent from the rally? I found a stranger. She may have strayed here. Mistaken? There is no misentering. It's a family when you come. The church needs fresh blood. What's your name? Parfum. Take it to the master. Hope she'll like it. Master, we have brought you a new person. Her name is Parfum. What? Parfum? Pull her up and let me take a closer look. So, you are Parfum. That's good. Do you know me? I've heard your name for a long time. Ever since the collapse of Wangxiang Township, I had voice calling for you in my dreams. What is the relation between you and this town? Fart. What? Uh... I can fart. What the fuck? I'm God's spokesman and all God's power. I can guide you. I just have to tell me. You just have to tell me everything you know. Fart. You will pay for your action. Someone lock her up. Yes. In addition, give this rude girl a little punishment. Sec Master, leave it to me to punish her, and I will make her completely obedient to you. Goods. What the fuck? Alice, it's hard to escape now. Oh my god, it's hard to escape now. Okay. Who are you and why are you helping me? Because I don't want to see anyone fall for it anymore. Apparently there was a sign at the door that wrote, "Don't believe them." Yep, we saw that. No, but it won't say don't believe, it was saying believe them. But maybe someone was tricking. But it's still... The red letters on the side are scribbled by you. You pretend to be punished here first. We'll get out when time comes. Get out? Where are you going to flee? Balness bargained in with a group of cultists. I'm still wondering why there aren't screams in the punishment chamber. It turned out that there is a inner ghost. Now it's okay, both of you have to be punished. No, don't! Tickling the feet. That's a punishment. Stop, please stop! Tickle her, scratch her head. Please stop! Let's see if you dare to betray the Sec Master. Are you okay? Well, now it's your turn. Don't! Wait! Sec Master, you are here. Take her to my room. I want to talk to her alone. Well, now there is no one else here. Let's get to the point. Do you know how to get out? So you are trapped here too? Don't you claim to have divine powers? Wangxian Township is controlled by some mysterious force. The source of this power has been calling your name. How do you know? Because I also have some special abilities. I can sense this calling. It's Harry. She's calling me. I'm looking for her too. Really, her name is Harry. If she keeps leaving you in church, will she come to you? Harry has been guiding me around town, and she wants me to see the whole picture. I don't have time to waste time here with you. I have to keep going. Where do you think this is? Come when you want, leave when you want? Don't pretend to be a ghost. You are just an ordinary human who can fool believers, but you can't fool me. One on one, you may not be my opponent. Parfon says, settling into a fighting pose. Pretend to be a ghost? It's the first time I have been so underestimated. The sect leader took off the red robe on his body, revealing his true body. Whoa, look, like the artwork, like amazing, like damn. Parfum really thought that this sect leader was just a common liar, but she didn't expect that she was really different from ordinary people. It turns out that you are abducted by this deformed body. Shut up, this strength God has given me. Let me show you my powers. See, there's a flying saucer behind you. Parfum pointed behind the master and shouted, "What?" Master Ariel looked back on to realize after a few seconds that she had been tricked. When she turned around, Parfum had already escaped from the room. You actually teasing me with such low-level means. I will never let you go. In a fit of rage, she burst through the door and commanded all the believers. Get her! Catch that woman! In order to get rid of the pursuit of the cardinals, Parfum panicked and came to the storehouse of the church. There's an inconspicuous cover on the floor of the barn. She pulled up the cover and ducked inside. Inside seems to be a cellar. It should be safe for now. Hey, there's a hole in front. Is this secret passage? Master stepped onto the broken plank. I found you! However, Master Foot is stuck. We can save in here because he's only for Dementia. Evacuate, counterattack, lick with your tongue. So lick is going for Dementia. You, what are you doing down there? Fast, stop it! In fit of rage, Master tore open the cover and rushed in. Because of her size, Master gets stuck in the hole. She could only watch Panfan climb farther and farther. Panfan crawls some distance later. She saw something strange on the ground in front of her. What the fuck? It was the man's face. I saw her. Fuck, scares me. You are you? I saw my wife. Do you know how much I miss her? I'll take Erin to meet her. You are Erin's father? We'll be happy, and no one can spoil our happiness. Oh, so this guy is Erin's father. Interesting. Stick his nostrils, ignore it, cover him with dirt. Dementia. Put the fingers in the nose of Harry's father. Whoop! Papa inserted her fingers into the man's nostrils before the man stopped talking. Papa got to climb forward. Oh my god, this is so stupid. It's been a long time. Papa found a small hole in the wall of the cave with lights shining through. Okay, peep. Papa peeked across, and on the other side of the cave was a bedroom. I felt like I saw something terrible. I don't know how long it took. Parfum finally crawled out of the hole and fell into another space. So that will be like Hannah and someone in there too. I think it was, right? I think it was Hannah there, but the other person I didn't know. There is a stone door with 3 pictures carved on it. In the page there are Sleeping Beauty, Snow White and Cinderella. There is a groove at the bottom of each picture. In front of the door there are several character badges scattered. Erin, Zudang and Hannah. These badges appear to be pressed into recess in the wall. In what order? Okay. Let me see. So we need to press like Zudar. So this is the order. Okay. This in terms of order, like Eri, Zudan, Anna. Okay. Let me see. I think it's this one. Or no. I think it's this one because no. I think Erin is the apple, right? Zudan like the Cinderella, or can be like these two because the Erin being the Cinderella. Alphabet -1. Nope, it's wrong. This one. This for Anna. Okay. So it has to be the first. No. So it is to be the middle. Yep, Erin. Okay, the apple. It has to be the middle one to choose to gain points for Erin. Behind the door was pink. Panfar stepped inside, stepping into the bundle sea of flowers. Some of these flowers are as short as moss, some as tall as trees, and all of them are pink in color. There are also many flower petals floating in the air like pink snow. Suddenly 7 huge dolls emerged from the ground, holding Parfum up high. The dolls sway like tumblers. Soon she saw Erin in a sea of flowers. The doll conscious approached Erin's side with Parfum, and reached out and took the Parfum. They look at each other, slowly approaching. Parfum found herself on a platform inside the church. Below the stage are the believers who are eyeing her. The believers swarm her up and try to surround her. Stop it! You all have been deceived by that woman. This is a cult place. Everyone get out of here! Deceit? The sect master is a true man of God. You are not allowed to slander her. That's right. We have seen the true body of the sect leader with our own eyes. How cool ordinary people look like that. All you have to do is join us and you'll be blessed by God. The master will lead us to ascension. You fools. The master ran from afar and she grabbed the believer. Your time of ascension has come. Thank you, master. Thank God. And of course, it's the one of the believers. The sarcoma of master reached forward, devoured the believer. Now you'll have the power to ascend. The sarcoma will and large number of flying insects pour out of it. Go ahead, catch that woman. The bugs obeyed the master orders and flew towards Parfan. Over here, over here! The meatball head poked its head out from a short distance and beckoned to Parfan. Parfan immediately fled with her. Is this what she means by ascension? That's right, that exactly is just a man-eating monster. Whoever she devours will turn into worms. Why don't you run away on your own? I want to save everyone, and if I can save one, it's one. Parfal followed Meathead into the confessional. What's the use of hiding here? They will find out soon. No, only this room they can get into. Why? I don't know. I feel like there is a mysterious power in this room. Once there was a shadow of a girl here. I remember, I've seen her too. The shadow of that girl is most likely Erin. Erin? Yes, if God really exists, Erin is the god of this town. The confession is like a safe house she has created. Naturally, those demons can't get in. It feels like you know more than I do. I remember there was a secret door in the front general office, and my key should be able to open it. I'll go with you. They quickly withdrew from the confessional and ran to the general office. There we go. No? Or it opened. Yeah, it opened it. It's a strange space inside. There are floating sandy beach, floating waves and a stranded boat. There was a pile of hay on board. I was thinking about how I could get you out of the confession. I expect you guys came out on your own, which really saved me a lot of time. Oops, we shouldn't be here. Don't worry. There's the sea, there's hay. I'm sure she'll show up. Who? Someone who can give us peace of mind. Less bluffing here. With that, the master summoned a multitude of bugs. I don't know how many cultists she has just devoured to produce such a large number of bugs. At a critical moment, a lot of hay sprang up around. The hay is like a protective shell, enveloping them and defending them against the attack of insects. A familiar figure descended from the sky. You are finally here. Where's the obstruction guy? The master was even angrier. She reversed her aim and focused her fire on Anna. Anna flicked chains on her wrists and knocked the insects into the air to the ground. Master spewed out more bugs, but they were no threat to the aidmate. After a while, corpses were scattered all over the field. As Anna wrestled with the swarm, Master quiet approached. With a leap, she spread her forelegs and tied Anna firmly from behind. Then she opened her mouth like petals. Oops! She's eaten too. Ooh. Also, Hannah. Master smiled with satisfaction as she swallowed the haymade. After a while, she felt unwell. A force surged through her. Purple mucus poured out of her mouth. Whoa! There was a loud bang. The master exploded, turning into splinters. The master is wiped out. Hannah! Hannah! The space began to shake, the sea water lost its restraint and scattered in all directions. Both Farm Pound and Meatball Head were submerged into sea water. Parfan, who couldn't swim, sank with bated breath. She saw a huge figure in the depths of the sea. Gradually, she lost consciousness. When Farm Pound woke up, she found herself still in the church. Meatball Head is missing. What the fuck is this? Not far away, the man was lying on the ground. His eyes were trampled on by a strange creature. The creature had cat-like claws, a turtle-like body, a bird-like head, and a fish-like tail. The man was still talking to himself. I saw the sea of stars. There are a lot of stars in the sea. My home is on the other side of the sea, and there is a room 302, which is my home. My wife was waiting for me at home. She's waiting for me and Harry. No one is happier than me. Parfan slowly stood up and approached the man. We can save in here. The keys were given to him? No. Maybe we want to get the keys? Quite departure. Let me see. No, let me see. Give. Yes, for Erin. There you go. Parfum placed the key in the man's hand because it's the father of Erin and he wants to go back to the house. So he was searching for the key. Then walked towards the main door of the church. Do you remember me? Zuldan? Do you remember me? What are you talking about? I always remember it. Then why didn't you recognize me? What? Actually, we are not just any high school classmates. Early we met. Huh? Maybe it's because my presence is too low. Maybe you never care about me. Zuldan, but it doesn't matter. It's nice to be able to watch you all the time. Everything is worth it. I care a lot about Anne. I'm going to play games with Lily. Harry was waiting for me. Zuldan Shalvarch and the deer walked alone towards the exit. Walking out to church, the view outside is being swallowed by slime. Papa knew it was Lily who was coming. The pop mucus forms the tubes like a network of nerves. Parfum stepped on it, walking aimlessly. Let's play peekaboo. Guess where Lily is? Okay, we can save in here. Over here. Right. Guess where Lily is? Right. Here? Right. All correct. Lily loves you. But I want to see one thing before this. If I select this. Wrong. Okay. I thought it could give to other characters. Okay, it's this. It's this. Because you see the forms, right? Like a hand, you see that, so it means that she's there. Many arms stretch out from the pipeline to enclose firepower. Next time we meet, Lil wants to play more games with you. Goodbye. It's time out and Puffer was plunged into darkness. Why is my gaze so low? Am I getting smaller? It's a cat. I heard a cat bark with one mouth. Could it be? We are a cat. Puffer raised her hands, and sure enough, it was through cat paws. I turned into a cat. There was the sound of family throttling. It was Harry's voice. Puffer hurried forward, running towards the source of the sound. Where did this cat come from? It looks weird. It's me, I'm Fawn. I couldn't make any sound other than a cat meow. We are like this now. Come and see, there's a kitten here. Is it a stray cat? There is no color. It should be a wild cat, but it's weird look. Are those two things on its head antlers? Cats with antlers are so special. Can we adopt it? Of course, no problem. Let it be a part of your new home. Okay, you are a member of our family. Let's call you Fawn. I'm taking you on a tour of our new home. See? It's the front yard. Mom planted many flowers here. Her dream is to have a garden of her own. Look, it's not awesome. Mom said that she'll stay with the flowers and watch them bloom and fall until she grew old. This daddy fish pond. There's many aquarium fish in it. My dad used to say that he didn't have time to take care of his hobbies. Moreover, fish farm is not only costly, but also takes up space, so he's always kept fish in his head. But now it's a different story, and that doesn't need to work. He has a holiday every day, and he has endless monies to spend and land to spend. In this big fish pond, every fish is different. Look good. I'm going to show you my secret base. This is my hot spring house. Isn't it oversized? Super magnificent. Look, there's a waterfall up there. Harry, now that the meal's ready, it's time to wash your hands. Come now. The table is filled with hearty food. Harry and her parents were talking and laughing, and the atmosphere was harmonious. That's probably what the happiest family in the world looks like. Papa lowers her head, and the cat food in front of her looked so delicious. She couldn't wait to take a bite and almost broke her teeth. Spit out and saw that it wasn't food though, food that had just been put in her mouth, but a stone. She looked up and saw that all the good things she had been doing were gone. There was nothing but darkness in front of her. What she experienced just now, were they all hallucinations? It looks like Harry dreamed life. She had always been obsessed with such visions. Fawn, Zuldan's voice suddenly came from not far away, and Parfar early looked back. Zuldan, you okay? I know how to go back. Huh? Before Parfar could say something, her hand was pulled up and she ran forward. Hey, how is your hair blonde? You are not Zuldan, you are Hannah. When the other person leaned into face her, it changed into her and face again. Who are you? Parfar pulled her hand away and stopped. When I looked closely, the woman in front of me was exactly the same as myself. Parfar took a few steps back in shock, but the woman suddenly approached. She raised her hand and grabbed the head of the deer next to her and stuck out her tongue against her face. Suddenly, her environment began to crumble. Don't understand what means this? Because it is in Chinese. Chapter 5, Moonset. What the hell is happening now? Teacher, the moon is so beautiful tonight. Yes. Students, hurry up and draw this beautiful moon. Erin, why don't you draw? The moon is so beautiful. I silently looked at it. Yes, it doesn't matter. Appreciate it careful. Remember what it looks like and draw it mentally in mind. The moon looks so beautiful in the water. It looks like it's falling. What happens if the moon goes down? Maybe it's going to be in peace. Yes, don't want it to fall. I can only pray that it's safe and sound. If it really falls, none of us can do anything about it. Teacher, what does it mean to be powerless? The powerless thing is that no matter what we do, we can't stop the moon from falling. Can you just watch it fall? The moon is so beautiful, so we should cherish the way it hangs in the sky. Oh, the moon will go down someday, right? In fact, each of us has a moon of our own in our hearts. We can't master it, we can only cherish it. Everyone has their own moon. What about teacher's moon? The teacher's moon in a car accident a few years ago fell. I don't understand. You'll understand, Harry, that you have your own moon too. Cherish it all times. Well, I'm sure to hold my moon tightly. Hey, Snow White, off work? Last time I was trying to drink for no reason, but it was my fault. But today is different. This 100,000 yuan, as long as you drink with me, the money is yours. I don't want money. Are you still hungry? Hey, I know you'll be looking for that crazy father. He's been missing for a few days. It's not something you'll find in a while. You have to have money to continue. Have a finger in the pie. What are you pretending to be Iger there? In this bar there are more women who are raised by me and they don't want 100,000. Who do you think you are? Do you think of yourself as a princess? If you continue like this, I'll call the police. Call the police? Do you think you can get your crazy dad back by calling the police? Do you think your mother will survive if you call the police? Do you think that if you call the police the house will not be finished? Ha ha ha, shut up! Harry turned to leave, but the retreat behind her was blocked by two strong men. They snatched Harry's phone and slammed it to the ground. Since you insist on pretending to be poor, I won't talk nonsense with you. Put her in the car. Tonight let's eat meat at my house. Two brawny men grabbed her and prepared to drag her into the car. Suddenly, a purple light fell from the sky. The strong man turned into charcoal in an instant. Aaron clothes dissolved and the man with the mole freeze in place. How? What's going on? Aaron also looked around blankly. At this time she suddenly felt a steady stream of energy gushing out of her body. She couldn't describe this energy, strange and yet controllable. Harry's feet spilled with a lot of viscous substance. Spread to the black mole man and tied the black mole man firmly. You, what exactly do you be? What people? Harry didn't know what was going on either, and she ran wildly. Traces of mucus were left on the soles of the feet. She tried to get rid of the purple blob on her body, but that mysterious power has become one with her. Sackmaster, the believers can't bear it anymore. They desperately want you to perform miracles to save them. I know. What's the hurry? Miracles also need to pay attention to the right time and place. How can it be said that there are them? Got it. It's just that it may affect your credibility in church. No matter how many things you do, just let them pay on time. You already collect a lot of tax. Should it be Don't say it, I'll figure it out. You go down first. Yes, master. It seems that if I don't change some new tricks, I won't be able to hide it. I had to do something and create a false miracle to trick them. Only then can I continue to harvest their property. What should I do? And she sees Erin. What is that? The sack must climb out of the window and chased after the light. Slime footprints were left on the ground. What strange footprints? She held out her finger and dipped in to take a closer look. It's also strange to touch a substance that has never been seen before. There seems to be a little bit of fragrant smell. The leader put her fingers in her mouth and licked the mucus on it. After a while her body began to heat up, the limbs twitched uncontrollably. Oh, Beetle, is it poison? It felt as if something was coming out. The master's skin began to ooze pale green mucus. Whoa! My leg, whoa! Ah! So, showing how that sack master transformed into a creature, right? Erin, play with me. Who's talking? Play with me, you can play anything. Who are you? I'm Lily, I'm watching you over your heads. Erin looked up, seeing nothing but the moon. What the hell is going on? Am I sick too? I actually start talking to myself. Before she knew it, she had run to the cemetery. Panting, she came to her mother monument and sat down on the ground. Mom, Dad has been schizophrenic since you died. He's missing and I can't find him. Now I also have strange sounds in my head. May I have the same disease as my father? Our whole family is sick. Why is this happening to us? The moon still hangs in the sky as always. It seems so peaceful and peaceful. It doesn't matter anything now, I'm really tired. When the moon goes down, there is nothing anyone can do. The moon in my heart has long since fallen. You don't have to worry about it now. You can play with me with peace of mind. Who are you? Stop talking. I'm not crazy. I can't hear you. I'm not crazy. You are said not crazy. Because Lily chose you. You can hear Lily's voice. Huh? Get out of my head. Harry clutched her head in her hands in agony and she staggered through the cemetery. Why do you do this to me? Is this all how my life should be? Ah! She fell to her knees and banged angrily on the ground. Instant sparks. Purple flames jumped around the cemetery and hit one of the tombstones with a wave pattern. The maid's skirt on the tombstone was torn and the dirt beneath the mound was scattered. The coffin underneath began to shake and creak. Erin looked at the cemetery. The expression on her face changed from sadness to horror. She watched a scarecrow dressed as a maid slowly stood up from the grave. It's an illusion. It must be an illusion. Am I completely insane? It's over. It's all over for me. Erin fainted. Ah, now we are understanding what happened. So, because she thought she was going crazy, she started to punch on the ground and came over the haymates. And this one is transforming into that monster. Phew, phew. The sick master crawled back to her room with difficulty. She was sweaty and was exhausted. Her lower back was still twitching, uncontrollable. Are you going to become a centipede man? It seems like my body has grown more than 2 legs and my butt is getting bigger all the time. Damn it, am I dying? Damn, I haven't spent all the money I worked so hard to get out of yet. There we go, because she licked the mucus that Harry was leaving behind and she transformed into a centipede. They say a man centipede, but she'll be human centipede. Yes, it's already done. I'm not dead, I'm alive. And there you go, it transformed into a centipede. The physical discomfort is also completely gone. It's just to feel that I'm so hungry. I have to eat right away. Sack Master, it's time for the morning meeting. You... Yikes! Master, what's wrong with you? I like that. She became this. Don't you want to see the miracles? This is my miracle. Oh my god, Sackmaster, you are indeed a true god. So, do you want to be the first to ascend? I'm honored. There we go. She knew that she needed to eat. The believers believed in her, and she will eat because everyone believe. The lead devoured the believers. A giant worm flew out of the sack leader's mouth. You have a cell, and I have had a feast. From today onwards, I am the true god. And like that, you understand how the Sackmaster became that. The A maid came from the cemetery. In the void, Erin curled up in the purple slime. She slowly opened her eyes, still unable to believe what had happened. Originally, is this how the world is seen by the mentally ill? Hey, you are not sick, I'm the one who brought you here. Lily? There you go. That is the mucus, right? And it came from like the moon. Who are you and where is this? I told you, my name is Lily. This is the void world I created. Yes, you. Are you an alien? Alien? Well, probably. Now come and play with me. What's the situation? What to play with you? Play anything. You are not ordinary human anymore. You can create as much space as you like. An amusement park or a small town, no problem. Come, let's play. Erin paused for a moment and constructed a void hope township. Lily watched excitedly, just as she was about to ask Erin what to do next. Erin ducked into the newly built town and kept Lily out. There we go. You, how dare you to lie? Dare you lie to me? Leave me alone. I'm tired. Huh. Okay. Anyway, I have more time to spend than I can, and I can't wait for you as long as I want. Oh yes, that guy is in there too. Who? Don't tell you. Hee, saw the father. Yup. Sackmaster, someone is making trouble. Let go of me. Let off me. I'm a messenger sent by the Lord, and you will be punished by the Lord for doing this to me. It's the guy that we saw in the beginning, that was in the middle, that could kill us. It's so chic. How can you prove that you are sent by the Lord? Hey, don't pretend. I can't tell you drunks that stuff too, right? You don't. Haha, I knew it. You drank that thing. Do you know what that is? That's the only water left by the Lord. As long as you drink a little bit, you can have a body that is different from ordinary people. What else do you know? I was so greedy, I drank too much. Now the boy is weakening. I know you must still have the holy water here. You must be hiding. Just pour holy water on me and we'll have a new life. There you go. In the beginning, when you die, is because that holy water, it was to become stronger. There you go. Eating too much can be debilitating. Poured on the body but can be reborn? Who told you this? Of course it's the Lord. Didn't you hear her? She wants to play with me. She's been playing the game. Time him up. Escort to Sacrificial altar. There we go. Because you knew the truth. Now we understand the maids. Hey maids. There. Always on the side of Erin. The huge Erin sat on a low house. She stared blank into the distance. Behind her, the straw maid was watching her. It doesn't matter if you are a ghost or monster. I'm not afraid now. In this space, I feel at ease. That's natural. This space is yours to create. Host, including me, it belongs to you. I don't understand what you're talking about, but whatever you want, just don't bother me. Yes, master. With that, Erin got up, walked towards her former home. She looked at the familiar streets, the familiar house. It was as if the scenes of happiness had returned to her eyes. However, when she caught a glimpse of the unfinished building, she suddenly became hungry and kicked the unfinished building to pieces. Then she suddenly remembered something. Oh, that guy? She casually cut a crack and dragged the black mole man in front the outside world. Whoa, Other, don't kill me. I know I'm wrong. Let me do whatever I want. Don't kill me. Erin waved him and threw him to the playground. In here? From today on, you have to be here to please everyone. Pay the debt with your blood. Whoa, I obey. With that, Erin turned around and left. The man with the black mole looked around. He was relieved to find that there was no one here. She asked me to please everyone with my blood. Luckily, there is no one here. There will be people here. Who? Anna pulled out a few sticks of hay and scattered them on the ground. Yup, there you go, like puppets. As soon as the hay hits the ground, it quickly grows larger. The hay first into a wooden man and then slowly to a man. These are your tourists, take good care of them. Whoa, I'm going to die. If I didn't let you die, you won't. Everything here is up to her. Whoa, how can this be? That guy? Everything I know has already been said. Why don't you let me go? Didn't you say that eating too much holy water will weaken? It's been 3 years that you haven't eaten, drunk or pulled. You are not dead. You are. Do you have to die for me? You are just an experiment to test holy water. I don't care if you live or die. Damn it, you! Eddie Ren, it's been 3 years. Why don't you come out yet? Aren't you bored to stay inside? I'm used to it. It's a lot better than the real world. I don't have to think about anything. I don't have any trouble. Won't you be lonely? No, I accompanied by Fawn. There we go. She found a new friend. You are willing to play with kindergarten children and refuse to accompany me. Lily is angry. The consequences are severe. With that, Lily began to corrode the space Erin had created. There you go, with the mucus. Whatever you want, it doesn't matter what happens to me. Ah, like that she disappeared, got sick. The corrosive spray rapidly through the space and everybody began to wither. As long as you beg me, I'll stop, or you'll die. There are so many things scarier than death. You should know better than I do, because you are Lily, you'll never die. Lily seems to have hit the nail on the head and she stops corrosing. I'm going to lock you up. There you go. You're going to spend 10 years in it. During these 10 years, you can't open any cracks. Say goodbye to your farm. I'm going to make you feel the pain of loneliness. Ah. I like that we understand the story. There we go. This is a good thing how to tell the story. This is one thing that a lot of developers miss, is tell the story what happened to the player understand. This is one thing that certain games miss. And in here, even you play the character, fun, but then it's like the character that you choose, then they tell you what happened to this place, to how this place was created, like that you understand everything of each one. Of course, Erin and the monsters, of course, not the other certain characters, right? Like Hannah, we don't know. We know that she's Haymade, but that character that's in wheelchair, why she's in wheelchair, we don't know, because we need to select Anna, right? Go to the path of Anna. Lily, you need to go to the path of Lily to understand, maybe. 10 years later. Remember, you are here to fight, not to work. Don't focus on the immediate benefits and lose the future. Although there is no overtime pay, although there is only 1 day off a week. But you know, there are still a lot of people who don't even have enough to eat. It's blessed for you to be able to work here. Parfum, I have to warn you. You are the most punctual person in this project team. I think you should do some self-reflection. The church is quite big and it feels like there's a lot of good stuff in it. We are going to rob tonight. Hey, wear a hood so they don't see our face. Of course I do. Zudan, be attentive and don't get hurt. Oh, I know. You don't seem to be focused enough. Aren't you going to inherit the family business? No, not so. I went to the other side of the sea. There is also a beautiful town over there. The sky is wider and the sea is bluer. 10 years have passed. Have you reflected? Air didn't answer. You hate Lily so much? There are a lot of people who can play with you. Why choose me? Probably, maybe it's because you are more beautiful? Anyway, Lily just likes you anyway. There are quite few people in the town, especially the cathedral. Let them come in and play with you. In that case, I'll bring your beloved Panfon. There we go. Like that, it changed the earthquake, right? The thief, the master, the sack master, it's better to say like that this guy. In the beginning that we saw, it's Lily in there. It turns out that so much has happened. Hey, so much. Fun, let's go back together. Just play with Lily and she'll let us out. That's right. Play the game. Hey, play the game. Pound's favorite game is the most. Fun, alles. A few months later. It's been months since Erin Void World was released, but I still don't feel like it's over. Panfan asked to move to my house to live with me. I should have been happy, but I always felt something weird. She'll often stand silent behind me. Even when I spot her, she stood there motionless. or burrow into my bed in the middle of the night and stare at me with straight eyes. Calling her name, she won't answer, as if she was sleepwalking. What the fuck? So this is dementia, right? This is the effect of dementia. Fun, aren't you tired like this? Kiki kiki kiki. Fan's situation is getting worse and worse, and it has gone out of the realm of normal people. Finally, one day I made up my mind to take her to the hospital. After explaining the situation to the doctor, I realized that it was far more serious than I imagined, because the doctor's face also showed the same expression as Fan. I was frightened and quick grabbed Fan and walked out, but on the way home everyone I met had the same expression. They were all staring at me with straight eyes, including my parents. What the hell is going on? Is everyone crazy? Or I'm the only one is crazy? I felt more and more on my knees. I wrote everything down in my notebook. In case I have an accident, I hope that a normal person will find out about my notes. What the fuck? Zuldan, what are you writing about? Nothing. Just an ordinary diary. Papa pushed Zuldan to the ground. Fan, what do you want to do? Kiki. No, Fan, help! Dementia Ending. There we go, an ending where we went crazy. The game has a total 9 endings. There are 226 plot images to unlock, and you can go to the guide to check the progress of unlocking. Oh my god, 9. So, let's see, yep. So, let me see, there is the brave ending, the cautious ending, and the mission ending. The mission ending is this. Then we have Zuldan, Heron ending, Hannah ending, Lily ending. This gives 7. So then there is some choice that will make the effect. Because to be 9, this 1. So we know that 2 more endings are the brave and the brave and the cautious. Then is about characters, right? Holy shit. But like, you go here to gallery to see, right, like they say, yep. And these are the images that you have, meaning these are the choices that you did. Yep. You see they in here missing a lot. Start to miss a lot because of, yes, because of the pets too, because you see this is all about the pets. The choice to unlock the image, that's naturally. In here is about who you choose. In here is Erin, the others are the other characters. Yep, it's all about the choice. The image will be about the choice. But then it's all about the endings is all about, you need to know, but I think it's about the dementia and the characters too. But it's like, you understand in the end the story. Look, this is amazing, like seeing our character like crazy, everyone is crazy because of the dementia. These are brave, cautious, character too, so a lot of things. Like, amazing, like it's what I was expecting, like multiple endings, not being long, right, 2 hours for one ending, it's good. For 1 and 2 hours this is good because you have 9, okay, to discover how to find the other endings, of course, but now you can skip everything that you already did. Then you need only to choose different paths, different brave or cautious too, and different characters to gain points, and you see different ending too. So in 2 hours now you can skip it faster. Is what I was expecting. Good artwork, the story is well told because you see in the beginning, you don't understand what's happening, and in the end everything is explained. So you understand everything about the story, and you understand, like, of course, that is the part of Erin, of course, but for others then you need to select for the other class, but I understood is that what happened. Like, she was young, she loved the bathtub, but when mother got sick, she only cared about mom and father. She grew up, she was tired. Oh, let me only take out the music, take out everything. It doesn't seem that it affects the music. No, it affects. It's the top one. But it's like, then she grows up, she works in that place, right, singing, like I said, and then she's getting tired of that life, right? Because the father disappeared, the mother is dead, the father is sick too. The father, schizophrenia, I think it's like that is said, and she's hit by a light, right? And two people are killed, and that mole man gets scared, and she doesn't. She starts to hear Lily, that I think is from the moon, and she runs and she thinks that she's going crazy too. She gets sick because she's hearing Lily, but and then you see the sect leader, how she became that monster because of leaking the mucus. How Hate made or Straw made appear because she hit on the ground. Lily explains everything to Erin, how what she can do with that power, and like that she creates a world for her, but she puts out Lily, and Lily gets angry because she wants to play with Erin, and Erin tricked Lily, and of course, so Lily punish Erin by like, so you like that fun, so you're not gonna be able to open more cracks, but past 10 years, she's like, okay, if you still are in there, so I'm gonna bring your friend Panfon to this world too. Like that, everything happens. Like that, you see everything happening, right? Panfon, Zudong, those two thieves, and like that, you understand everything what happened. Of course, then is find the best ending, right? What is the best ending in the game? That's not easy, but it's playing and replayability is what is worth it. And it's like 7 for me. Of course, it's almost it's almost 8 euros. Like for 9 endings and the ton of replayability that the game has, I'll say it's a good like it's very cheap for what the game offers. Like for what the game offers is like, Jesus Christ, you for that price, I'll increase the price like for 10 euros at least for what the game offers. But I understand why the developers put 7 euros, almost 8 euros, right? Because like, how I can say, it's their first project, and those like first project, a visual novel, endings, the translation. There is some mistranslation because I think it's made by a computer. Because you are playing with a girl, and now sometimes says he, you see the sect leader, that's a girl, says he, so I think it's made by the computer, the translation to English, of course, because they don't have like enough money to buy a translator to put in English, so they do that because like that then they can fix with updates, but yeah, very cheap game. And with amazing artwork, amazing story, a lot of choice and a lot of playability. Like damn, for me, this is a masterpiece. Of course, for other people, they can't consider like a masterpiece because, but for a visual novel, this is how you do it, and it's a must buy. It's a must buy. But like if you like visual novels with, of course, horror. You can buy it on Steam, it's already available, and you're gonna enjoy it, and there's tons of playability. If you are not a big fan of visual novel, I'll say give it a try, because you're gonna enjoy it. Yes, the mistranslation isn't the best, like there's some mistranslation there, because it is what it is, but you understand what they are saying, you don't get lost. So I'll say give it a shot because it's worth the price and it's worth to play, and there is ton of replay with to see the other endings. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the playthrough of Moment of Moonset. Hope you guys enjoyed and see you guys next time.